Happening right now, a scare at Sacramento International Airport after a shooter opens fire at Terminal A.
Now, within the last 30 minutes, we learned that gunman is dead. Thanks for being with us tonight. I'm Marley Ginter.
And I'm Tony Lopez. Lots to get to on this busy night. Our team working several angles of this story for you. Let's start things off with CBS 13's Ashley Sharp live on the scene. Ashley, what do we know?
Hey guys, we're not close to Terminal A. This is where the media was staged to get an update from the Sacramento County Sheriff's Office, which we just got minutes ago. And of course, the most relevant news here is that that shooter is now dead. Sac Sheriff said that they responded to a Terminal A parking garage here just about 8:30, and that came in as a caller threatening to kill themselves here at the airport. Now, they arrived here on scene. They attempted to make negotiations with that man that they said was a man in his 50s. They did not describe him any further than that, but said that once those deputies with the Sacramento County Sheriff's Office, they're actually deputies that are already staged here at the airport, they started having negotiation with this person that was barricaded in their car, and then they heard 2 shots fired. Now, here's some scanner traffic describing that scene as it was coming in to police.
The subject in a white Ford F-150, he has a firearm, and he's threatening to use it.
I'm going to be maintaining position of cover. The windows are tinted. We don't really have a good view, but I can tell there's at least one person in the vehicle. We just had a shot fired.
Now, again, we have learned that in total, it's believed at this time, 2 shots were fired. Sacramento County Sheriff just told us they don't think at this time that any of those shots were ever directed at those deputies that were there on scene. It's believed that those shots were fired inside the car. When those deputies were able to approach and get close to that car, that's when they found the body of this man inside, and they said he died by a gunshot wound. Now, none of those officers ever deployed their weapon or fired any shots on their end. They did hunker down, though, when they heard those shots fired inside that vehicle. But aside from the death of that person that was in the car, nobody else was injured. And the Sacramento County Sheriff's Office told us that there was never any threat to the public. Terminal A was shut down, even though those flights were still taking off as scheduled. But all access to get into Terminal A and, of course, that parking garage was blocked off for some time while they were investigating. It is since back open, at least to get into Terminal A. You can't get into that parking garage, or at least some levels of it. So that's the only thing that's still causing a little bit of traffic here, you could say, at the airport, is for folks who may have their car parked on that level. But again, everything is, for the most part, no longer active here at the airport. Things are going back to normal, and sheriff deputies now are just on the scene collecting evidence from that car as it does remain there in the parking garage.